Like testing's different because you're just on and off the track
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
It's definitely easier for that. But like,
when
dude,
you're
if I'm trying to
working-
build, if I'm working, trying to build base fitness, trying to put in big volume,
it's hard. Like you guys come up on the average dude so quick. So it's like so much thinking like within a split second of like, where like normally you get the fast dudes out there, but they ain't coming up on dudes like you guys are when it's at a public track. Like I've seen so many like close calls or kids
time.
getting hit, or like the parent that wants to send their kid out there with Hunter Lawrence, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and you're like, dude, like I get it, but like it's not the time or place. You know?
Exactly. And it's tough because a multiple bunch of things, like when we're coming up on a guy so fast, like we've already made our decision where we're going. And normally when the accident happens is the slower rider in front goes, I'm going to try and get out of the way.
Yes.
But our level of commitment is so high that there's almost no pulling out of it. So like now whenever we come up on guys here, we just slow down. Like, hey, just
wait 2 corners instead of one.
Exactly. You know, like we're not in a race. Like let's just get to the race safe, right?
Yeah.
And the other thing is these people keep our industry going.
Yeah.
They're out there having they're stoked.
Yes,
like,
when they see one of you guys come by them, they're pumped.
Exactly. Like they're out there riding with, you know, this week was Factory Cowie, was Prado, Anderson, all the PC boys, us, Shimoda, the other HRC guys, and some other dudes as well. Husky, AP and Malcolm were there. Dude, the fan watching us on the weekends, like, bro, I'm going to ride with these dudes.
I'm going to go,
like,
just get a quick video clip of me.
Get a clip of me, like just 2 corners.
That's rad.
So that's where, you know, it's like, hey, you can't hate the game or you can't hate on it. And dude, you just take yourself out of that equation and dude, we're doing our thing here. We know, hey, we're on a public track today. Let's turn our brains on.
I ain't trying to win practice.
And just, dude, all good.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that's cool for the fans to be able to get to do that.
Yeah,
but to me, like, it's also dangerous, but like you guys, like you're used to people when you come up on to them holding their lines. But like you said, 90% of the time, everyone's like, oh, I better get out of their way. And they go the wrong way. Yeah,
like at our farm, we tell in the guys we ride with, if we're coming up to pastures, like, hey, don't you move, just stay. Hold your line.
Yep.
Because we'll work out a way around you. It's when you go, oh, I'm going to get out of the way, and you go, oh, I think he's here, I'm going to go to the left, thinking he's on the right.
Yep.
And one of us is already committed to a jump line or to a section on the left, and that's where the collision happens.
So gnarly.
Yeah.
When we talk to a bunch of people in our JAXXON podcast Discord, a lot of riders talk the differences between outdoor and indoor, their style, the mindset, the bikes, the setups, you know, the tracks. What do you think for you is the biggest difference between indoor and outdoor?
The biggest difference, there's 2 huge factors. Obviously, the conditions and the tracks from supercross to motocross, and the bike setup. Obviously, duration is longer and stuff, but I think the track and the bike setup we have for supercross is like so stiff.